A very good day to you and welcome to this week's edition of our weekly news roundup on Africa Today News New York. My name is Favor Aham and these are the top stories that made talking points for us in the week that just ended. On Monday, we began the week by reporting that an attack by former United States President Donald Trump on African and Asian immigrants generated angry reactions worldwide. Trump had come under heavy backlash following his comments at a rally in New Hampshire that immigrants are poisoning the blood of U.S. citizens. On the same day, we reported that following weeks of dramatic political twists and intrigues in Rivers State, the political gladiators in the state surprisingly reached a truce after a meeting with President Bola Tinubu at the Aso Villa in Abuja. The warring parties agreed that all matters instituted in the courts by Fubara and his team be withdrawn immediately, even as all impeachment proceedings against him were dropped. On Tuesday, we brought you the reports that the former president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, who was booted out of office over corruption allegations, came out to disclose that he would not vote for the ruling African National Congress, ANC, in the upcoming national elections in 2024. We also reported on the same day that the Vatican finally approved blessings for same-sex couples, as long as they are not in contexts related to civil unions or weddings. In a document approved by Pope Francis, the Vatican backs the possibility of blessings for couples in irregular situations, including unmarried couples or divorcees, and for couples of the same sex. This has gone on to become a hugely contested issue in the Catholic Church. Still on Tuesday, we told you that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited came out to declare that it has fulfilled its pledge to achieve the mechanical completion of rehabilitation work on the Area 5 plant of the Port Harcourt Refining Company, PHRC. On Wednesday, we told you that in the face of the recent political crisis in Rivers State, the National Working Committee of Nigeria's main opposition party, the PDP, People's Democratic Party, accused the All Progressives Congress APC of plotting to decimate opposition and impose a one-party state in the country. This they vowed to resist by every means. On the same day, we brought you the reports that President Bola Tinubu gave the green light for a 50% reduction in the price of interstate transport fare for Nigerians traveling during the Yuletide, effective Thursday, December 21st to January 4th, 2024. Still on Wednesday, we informed you that the Process and Industrial Development P&ID lost its final appeal against Nigeria in an $11 billion arbitration case which was filed in the UK. On Thursday, we reported that France officially closed its embassy in Niger Republic. This was due to a staff exodus following an attack left unable to function. Recall that anti-French sentiment had grown tremendously in the West African country since the July coup. On the same day, we also told you that in a move that seemed like a major boost to the Super League project, Europe's top court ruled that UEFA has been abusing a dominant position in its control of European football. The Super League and its backers A22 Sports argued that UEFA's prohibition of the would-be competition, a concept launched in April of 2021, and its threatened punishment for participating clubs was an illegal monopoly under European competition law. On Friday, we told you that the president of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, formally declared vacant the seats of Senator Dave Umahi of Ebonyi South Senatorial District and Ibrahim Gidam of Yobe East Senatorial District following their assumption of office as ministers. The electoral body will now conduct supplementary elections to fill up the empty seats. On the same day, we told you that the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC came out to issue a warning against a possible takeover of the Port Harcourt refinery by people they described as the cabals of the Tinubu government. The union also demanded an audit of the refinery while calling on the federal government to purge the refinery of elements that led to its collapse in the first instance. Still on Friday, we told you that amid recent controversies in the church, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, came out to assert that blessing same-sex marriage is against God's law and will not be condoned in the country. The bishops insisted that the teachings of the Catholic Church on marriage remained the same, regardless of what the Pope thinks. Finally, on Saturday, we brought you the reports that Nigeria's former Works and Housing Minister, Mr. Babatunde Fashola SAN, came out to argue that Nigerians will need to amend their ways rather than seeking to rework the constitution all the time to get the country working. Lastly, we informed you that the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, made a U-turn over its stance on crypto assets in the country, as it has now instructed banks to disregard its earlier ban on crypto transactions. The Apex Bank stated that current trends globally have shown the need for crypto regulation. Now, that has been the size of our package for the week. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Favor Aham. And of course, from all of us at People and Polity, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful celebration.